that we're going to write is las frutas. Las frutas. ¿Qué son las frutas? Fruits. Okay? Fruits. So today we're going to be talking about las frutas y los vegetales. Fruits and vegetables. And everybody eats their frutas and vegetales, right?
Yeah.
Maybe yes on the frutas and not so much on the vegetales, right? That's usually how it works. Las frutas. Several of these look like what they are, and those are going to be our easy ones. And then there are a few that are like, that doesn't look at all like what it is. And those are your hard ones that you'll have to focus on a little more. The first one that we're going to put on our list is an easy one, la pera. La pera, what do you think la pera is?
Pear.
Pear. Mm-hmm. La pera. Next one, also an easy one, la banana is banana. Looks exactly like what it is. Now, sometimes instead of la banana, you'll see el plátano. El plátano, which can be a banana. It can be the person could be referring to a banana, but there's also a thing called a plantain. Has anyone ever heard of a plantain? We talked about it a little bit yesterday with the frituras, the fried plantains. Okay, and so a plantain is typically a large banana. It looks like a large banana, but it's not sweet. The consistency and the use is usually used more like a potato. So they'll fry them, they'll mash them, they'll put salt and garlic on them, so they're savory rather than sweet. That's typically how they're used. So el plátano is a plantain. Okay? And if you look at it, that actually looks like plátano plantain, so that's not too difficult. All right, next we have la naranja. La naranja, you've been exposed to this word a little bit. Yes, orange. We talked about jugo de naranja, naranja being orange. And this one I want to point out that even though naranja, you're like, oh, that's a weird word or whatever, it actually has a similarity right here. You see that? Okay? So it's not too diferente. It's actually kind of similar. Naranja and orange. Las uvas is next. Las uvas is a plural because usually you don't just have one uva, you have lots of grapes. So that's one clue. Usually if you see las uvas, it's going to be, oh, that's grapes. Las uvas. Probably the most popular fruta here in Indiana is la manzana. What do you think that is?
Apple.
Apple. Muy bien. La manzana. Apple. La manzana. We also seem to like las moras, which is another one that's plural. Las moras are berries. Las moras. Does anyone ever go berry picking, like in the summer? Yeah, las moras. And go pick some berries. And if you're wanting to talk about strawberries in particular, those are las fresas. Las fresas are strawberries. Las fresas. Okay, this one, very common down in Georgia. They grow el durazno. Any idea what they're known for in Georgia?
Peaches.
Peach, yep. El durazno is a peach. Durazno. All right, and then the last one looks like what it is. La piña. Any ideas? Pineapple. Mm-hmm. La piña. Pineapple. You've probably heard of a piña colada. Piña colada? Okay. Piña colada is made with pineapple. So that's what that is. So you got a few that are, you know, like look like what they are. Pera, banana, plátano, sorry. Naranja a little bit. No, these ones don't look like what they are really. And then piña. So some are going to be difícil, some will be fácil. Now, los vegetales. Go ahead and use a different color. Los vegetales means what?
Vegetables.
Vegetables. All right. So this is our next list, los vegetales. And the first one, we're going to start off with a crazy one, la zanahoria. La zanahoria, it's actually my favorite one. La zanahoria, just because it sounds so weird, is a carrot. La zanahoria.
Oh, carrots.
Carrot. You like carrots?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me gustan las zanahorias mucho. Okay. La zanahoria. And then el pepino, kind of sounds cute and peppy. El pepino is a cucumber. El pepino, cucumber. El pepino. Another one that's very common in a lot of the Spanish-speaking countries, el pimiento, which is pepper. El pimiento. Has anyone noticed that they like their hot peppers especially? Like in Mexico and in some of the South American and Central American countries, pimiento, pepper.
Yeah, we put it in a lot of foods.
Uh-huh. They also have aguacate. El aguacate is what guacamole is made out of. Aguacate is what?
Avocado.
Avocado. Aguacate. That looks funny. Avocado. Aguacate. Which is funny, you actually see the word agua in here, and then just have the cate on the end. Aguacate. Agua means what? Water. Okay. And this one we talked about yesterday. Los frijoles. Do you remember what that one was?
Potatoes.
Frijoles. Beans. Remember we had arroz y frijoles. Rice and beans. Arroz y frijoles. Now these beans are going to be like the dark beans, like black beans, kidney beans, those kind of beans. Like refried beans are made out of, or like I said, black beans. Now the other kind of beans, like green beans, those are called las habichuelas. That's a mouthful too. Las habichuelas. Those are more like green beans. It would have been nice if they just said frijoles verdes, which would mean beans that are green. But they didn't. Habichuelas. All right, we're about to hit a spot of easy ones. La lechuga. What do you think la lechuga is? And nobody knows. Okay. Lettuce. La lechuga. Sometimes it helps if I put it up on the board. La lechuga. Lettuce. Remember we were talking about una ensalada with la lechuga and el tomate. Tomate is what? Muy bien. El tomate. Tomato. And speaking of ensalada, let's go ahead and put that one down. La ensalada means salad. Looks like what it is. In fact, the word is right there in the middle of it. They just make it longer and more grandiose in Spanish, ensalada. All right, after that, another easy one, la patata. Any ideas? Potato. The other way to say it is la papa, potato. So that's muy fácil. La patata or la papa. Remember when we were talking about las papas fritas? What are papas fritas?
French fries.
French fries. So let's go ahead and put that on here too. Las papas fritas. French fries. Not that I'm quite sure you can count that as a vegetable, but okay. Dos más, two more. El maíz. Short one. El maíz. Corn. El maíz. And in fact, has anyone heard of maíz? Like that's actually a type of corn and that's the word for it, is just maíz. Like if you were to buy it at the store here it would just say maíz. So anyway, it's a special type of corn.
What's special about it?
It's just different. It's like it's not like a sweet corn. So it yeah, different flavor, different consistency.
Okay.
So okay, and the very last one, las aceitunas. This is something that they have a lot in España. I was saying that they grow a lot of aceitunas. Those are olives. Okay, las aceitunas. Olives.
Can it mean any kind of olive?
Right. Yep. You could say las aceitunas verdes for green olives, las aceitunas negras for black olives. So depending on what kind of aceitunas you're talking about, that's how you would determine that. Okay, let's say these all together. You're gonna need a lot of lung power, all right? Because we've got a lot of palabras. I think I warned you, didn't I? We're gonna have a lot of vocab with las comidas because there's so many different comidas. And in fact, some of you might be like, well, we didn't even talk about watermelon, that's my favorite, okay? Or we don't have sweet potatoes on here or whatever. And it's like, yeah, because there's so many different foods. We're just gonna stick to the basics. Okay, so everybody all together, ready? La pera, la banana, el plátano, la naranja, las uvas, la manzana, las moras, las fresas, el durazno, la piña, because we're doing well, la zanahoria, el pepino, that one's fun to say, isn't it? Okay, el pimiento, el aguacate, los frijoles, las habichuelas, that one's hard, la lechuga, el tomate, la ensalada, la patata, las papas fritas, el maíz, and las aceitunas. Okay, muy bien. So what we're going to do today, we are going to make a menu, not a menu, sorry, that's later this week. We're going to make flashcards, and I've got papel colorado, and on one side you're going to write the word in español, and on the other side you're going to draw a dibujo of it, okay? So you're not writing the English word. So you'll just have a picture, un dibujo, on the one side, and on the other side you'll have the word in español. Now, I don't want you spending like hours on your drawings, all right? Because this isn't art class, it's Spanish class. So draw like a pretty basic dibujo. Does that make sense? Okay.